It's not an easy one to talk about. Most of us don't even want to think about it, but we do need to open up the conversation about the day that we have to say goodbye. You can't hide from it as much as you'd like to. It's coming, and you can either be prepared for it or wait for it to crush you like a ton of bricks. In my darkest days of grief after losing Fifi last year, I think I discovered the secret to living in a way that protects you from future regret. So let's be brave, let's talk about it. Hi, it's Katie, dog fanatic, coffee addict, and your guide to stress-free dog walks. If your dog pulls on the lead, barks, lunges, ignores your recall, or wants to say hello to everyone and everything, you're in the right place. There are such simple things you can do to make your dog calm down, listen to you, and behave like a superstar. Nothing will boost your confidence quicker so that you can enjoy relaxing walks with a dog you're proud of. Welcome to Stress-Free Dog Walks. From having said goodbye to 2 dogs in the last couple of years and supporting Club Dogwood members and colleagues, friends through their own bereavements, trust me when I say that it's the regret that causes the most pain. Did I do enough? Could I have done more? Did they know they were loved? I should have appreciated them better. I wish I'd done more of the things that they loved while they were still able to. You might be thinking, nah, I'm not worried about any of that. Well, let me tell you that at 3 a.m, the night before the euthanasia is booked, that's exactly what will be going through your mind. And it's all very top of mind for me right now because I've been working on a new St. Venture Award. It's coming out next week. It's a tribute, a love letter to Fifi, my 17-year-old Staffy Cross, who we said goodbye to in October. When you love a dog, you sign up for a goodbye story. And I think that's why loving a dog is one of the most profound, courageous things a human being can do. Because we do it knowing that we're going to lose them. And when it's happened once, you know the pain that's coming. When that euthanasia appointment was booked, I felt like I was standing at the edge of a cliff, knowing I had to jump. Holding my hand over an open flame, knowing that it was just a matter of time before I had to lower it. I knew how empty the world would feel without that tiny body that was always beside me. I was terrified of that pain. And the regrets, did I do enough? Could I have done more? They started while she was still here. I realised that I didn't want other dog owners to feel what I felt. And honestly, I don't want to feel that way again either. Of course, it would be completely delusional to suggest that we can take away that pain. That's not what I'm proposing. It will always be one of the most excruciating experiences of our lives. But I believe that if we can at least reduce one of the most painful aspects of grief, the regret, then the grieving process might just be that little bit less painful. So my intention for Fifis Award and here in this episode is to help you prepare for the hopefully far off day when you and your dog say goodbye. My wish for all of you is that you are in a position where if the worst happened and you had to say goodbye quickly, tomorrow, or your dog was no longer able to enjoy their favourite things for whatever reason, ill health, mobility, or like me, you question whether you did enough throughout the entirety of their lives, even though rationally you know you did, then you would know without doubt and without guilt and without regret that you gave your dog the very best life possible. What a comfort that will bring to you one day. In truth, anyone who has adopted the stress-free walks St. Venture lifestyle already has a better defense against the doubt, the guilt, and the regret than most. The activities that you do with your dog on a regular basis for fun, for partnership, or to help your dog feel confident about the world, the St. Venturous way that you live your daily lives is all naturally and intrinsically steeling you against the worst of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, the regrets. Fifi was euthanized at home. And I made the decision to keep her here at home with me overnight after she'd passed. I just couldn't stand the thought of her being alone in the crematorium. They couldn't cremate her until the next day. You might think that that sounds silly, but the night a few years ago now, when my other dog Lau was in the crem overnight, was the worst, most desperate night of my life. So anyway, we sat around Fifi that night. We lit candles, we shared memories, and we looked through old photos on our phones. We cried and we laughed. It was painfully beautiful. The tributes, the stories, the reflections, they come after our dogs are gone. We light candles, we share memories, we talk about how special they were. And while that's beautiful and important, it raises a big question. Why do we wait until it's too late? We don't do it intentionally. Life moves fast. The routines of feeding and walking and training and problem solving and day-to-day care take over. And we just assume that we have more time. But time is passing, and the best way to avoid future regret is to be intentional about the present. Fifi was fearless, optimistic, and just had this indescribably huge love for life. She didn't wait for a special occasion to enjoy things. The world and everyone in it was just there solely for her amusement, comfort, or companionship. That's what her award is all about, living fully with your dog now, not waiting for someday, not looking back once they're gone, but celebrating who they are while they're here. Every dog deserves to be celebrated, and I want you to have the sense of peace that will come from knowing that you made the most of your time together. That's how you will avoid the worst of the regrets and soften your grief when the time comes. I've got 3 suggestions for how you can do that today. Club Dogwood, you've got a whole plan for this inside Fifi's Bold and Beloved Award. Number 1, do more of what your dog loves. Not what you think they should love, not what other dogs on Instagram love, but what actually lights them up. Try to look beyond their favourite toy or favourite food if you can. What do they truly value? What makes them feel happiest, safest, most content? It might be scent work or snuggles on the sofa, exploration or adventure, massage or brain training. Club Dogwood, you've got an exercise that guides you through figuring this part out. Importantly, don't forget those everyday partnership moments, the little routines and habits that build over time, often weird, quirky, and totally unique to you and your dog. Christy and Jax's freezer food selection. Christy rummages through bags in the freezer, offering different meaty, chewy items to Jax one by one, which he individually surveys until he makes a selection. Stanley's post-walk rub down with a towel from Jenny, just because he likes the feeling, even if he's not muddy. At 9:30 a.m. every day, Creedy escorts Emily to the treat cupboard and leans over her shoulder, lightly drooling, waiting to sniff inside and take a treat. Or Alfie's daily slice of cucumber. The cucumber is taken out of the fridge every morning and sliced, and then a single slice is left on a plate to reach room temperature because he doesn't like it chilled. We have no idea how Alfie's family got here and why he needs a slice of cucumber on the daily, but here we are, and it's adorable. After every walk, Ruth says a sincere thank you for a lovely walk to Wilfred. It started in a moment of relief and became a habit, a moment that they both love. Once you have that list of what your dog values most, schedule regular time to do it with full presence. And that's number 2, being fully present with your dog. Our minds are usually buzzing. We're always reaching for distractions, our phones, a mental to-do list. And honestly, I get it. I am the world's worst for needing something to do. But stillness is a skill, and it takes practice to get comfortable with it. Your dog is worth it. Your future peace of mind when they're gone is worth it. So yes, I encourage you to give your dog your full attention, but please, please, please do not make this another reason to feel guilty. Full attention, yes. Constant attention? No, nobody can do that. And that's not only okay, but totally normal and necessary. We go to work, we have family, we have a social life, all necessary things to keep our dogs in the lifestyle to which they are accustomed, to fulfill our many roles and obligations, and to keep ourselves balanced too, which ultimately all benefits our dogs. Because you can't do it all the time, make sure that you dedicate pockets of time to do it well. You don't need more time, you just need more presence. Which leads me on to number 3, Momento Mori. I'm going to get philosophical for a second. Momento Mori is the Latin phrase which means remember you must die. It's a reminder that death is coming, not to be morbid, but to encourage you to live, to focus on what truly matters. It was very popular in medieval art, skulls and skeletons, wilting flowers, extinguished candles. The idea is life is short, time is precious, don't waste it. In life with our dogs, we can use Memento Mori as a tool for mindfulness, clarity, and prioritization, kind of like asking, if I remembered that time is precious, would this still matter to me right now? You will never get this time back. Please, please, please don't wait until the end of your dog's life to realize this. Grief is, there really isn't a word for it. Painful isn't the right word, not on its own anyway. It's confusing, it's terrifying, it causes you to question everything, and there's no avoiding it. But when you've taken the time to fully enjoy, celebrate, and connect with your dog while they're here, alongside all of that pain and terror and confusion and questioning, you'll have an advantage that most dog owners won't get. You'll have peace of mind knowing that you made the most of your time together. You'll have gratitude because you honored their life and not just their passing. And you will have less regret than most dog owners because you were present, engaged, and truly with them. You will know deep in your heart that you did enough. Whew. And here you were thinking that this was just another dog training show. The morning after Fifi passed, I sat and talked to her before we had to take her to the crematorium. I told her that I would create a Scent Venture Award in her honour and that it would bring joy and happiness to so many dogs and their humans, and what a legacy she was leaving. How lovely is that, Fee? Bringing so much happiness to the world. So that's exactly what I did. In the 3 days after saying goodbye, in the darkest days of my grief, I spewed out her award to honour her and to bring light and happiness to dogs everywhere. It's called the Bold and Beloved Award. It's the first of its kind. It's the only course out there that prepares you for the inevitable day when you have to say goodbye. And it ensures that when that day does come, you'll know without a shadow of a doubt that you did your best. All right, to prepare yourself against the what ifs, the regrets, the fear that you didn't do enough, that you weren't enough, that you missed something or took time for granted, don't wait until the end of your dog's life to celebrate them. Do more of what they love now. Be present now, make time feel meaningful. You can start it today, right now. And when the time comes, you'll know in your heart that you gave them the life that they deserve. A genuine thank you for tuning into this episode. It's a really important one to me, so it means a lot. I would love to see videos of your dog living life to the fullest, so please tag me on Instagram at Dog Adventure Play in your reels and in your stories and mention this episode. And if you heard something refreshingly honest today, please subscribe to the show as we'll be covering more important conversations like this one. And do please leave a review over on Apple Podcasts too. Okay, that's it for now. Please give your dog a gentle kiss from me and love them extra much today. And big hug to you too. Loads of love.